Hey guys, so today we are doing a Tron Legacy inspired tutorial. I watched the movie the day it came out, was a huge fan of it, and wanted to do a tutorial on it because I was so inspired by all the lights and the colors and the graphic shapes. So this is the look that I came up with to go along with it. So if you guys want to learn how to do this, please stay tuned for more. Okay, so to start with, I've already primed my lid with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Now I'm going to be taking Kryolan's cream liner, and this is an Ebony. I'm actually going to be taking multiple brushes. I'm going to start with this really thin brush right here. I'm getting the product on there, and what I'm doing is I'm creating the shape that I want, this large black shape that pretty much is like a winged eye. It's just really intensified. So I'm going to start my inner corner. And I'm going right into my crease. I'm just creating the shape that I want. Now I find that it's easier to start lower and build up the shape, even though I'm trying to match up the two shapes that I have right here. If you start out lower and gradually add more of that black area, it's a little bit safer to do because you could always add and you can't subtract, especially when it's just black. Okay, now that I have the shape that I want, I'm just going to fill in the rest of that downward and just pull the product down. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to set it with black eyeshadow since it is a cream liner, because it's going to crease if you don't set it very well with some black eyeshadow. So I'm going to do that. And what I like about doing this is it really mattes that black very well. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to be taking Ben Nye's MagiColor cream pencil. I'm going to put that right in my waterline. I'm also going to bring that in my inner corner. And it doesn't need to be perfect because I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. I'm just taking this rounded brush right here and blending that out. I'm also going to take this product. I'm getting it on a really small angled brush. And I'm using this brush because when I push the actual hairs together, it makes a really fine line. And I'm going to follow that shape right into my inner corner. I'm going to move upward and follow along that winged line. Now I'm going to go back again with that cream liner from Kryolan. And I'm going to go underneath that white line. I'm going to try to make sure this is a fine tip. And follow along into my inner corner. I'm also going to bring that inward. Right in between my lashes. Now using a really small rounded brush, I'm going to push some black eyeshadow and blend that right into that liner. Now for this shape, I'm going to start with the white, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create that line again underneath that black liner and that eyeshadow. Then I'm just going to freehand that circle shape. I'm going to bring that shape up again, right up against that black line in the eyeshadow. Just bring that upward. And it doesn't need to go up as far as the previous ones. They're going to be going down just slightly a little bit as it keeps going down with the black and white lines. Now again, back with that black liner. Now for this, I'm actually going to hold the mirror because it's a little bit easier for me, especially since I'm getting so close and it's such fine detail. Again, I'm going to set that with some black eyeshadow. Go in with some matte white eyeshadow. As you can see, I have it over the side of my face. And I'm not doing like a complete like white mask, like using face paint or anything. I'm just using this eyeshadow. I'm using Sugarpill's Tako. And I'm just creating this mask-like shape that goes all the way across. Now for my inner corner, I'm actually going to be taking Lumi from Sugarpill. It's a loose shadow. I'm going to be taking a rounded brush. I'm just going to get that, and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner. It has this really pretty glitter in it. That looks holographic. I'm actually going to put this like right below my brow as well. Now for lashes, I'm going to be taking Red Cherry's numbers 199. They're huge. So yeah, I'm going to put these on. So I'll do that really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to be taking the shimmer from my MSF, and I'm going to dust that on my cheeks, just below that shape right there. And on my lips, I put Faux from MAC. It's just like a really neutral pink, a really light pink, and then over that, I'm just going to put some gloss on, so I'm going to do that really quick. Okay guys, so that's it. So this is my Tron inspired tutorial. It's totally not wearable, I know, but I really wanted to do a tutorial after I saw the movie. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!